Gloucester's the alternate. File flight plan. Flight plan submitted. Excellent. 133.1. That is the correct frequency. So we'll go 133 decimal. I should have gone the other way. Why didn't I go the other way?
Island 1 to Yankee Quebec, contact Cardiff radar 125.850 so long.
So long, he says.
Contact from Cardiff radar on 125.850, thank you.
Bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. 125.850, that's Cardiff. Cardiff radar 125.850. So I'll need that probably next. Oh, come on, zoom in. 125.850. This is your backseat driver, ready for takeoff. Over. Roger that, Shawnock. We don't actually say over in aviation that much, but I appreciate the sentiment. What was I doing? 125.850. 85. Oh God, 850.
Is he, sorry, Monarch 1084 ready taxi?
I don't know why we don't say over, because other people do. I think ships and stuff, they say over, don't they? And like cops on the radio say over, but
sorry, repeat again for Monarch 1084, that was very quiet.
Monarch 1084, sorry about that, you can flex over to Alpha 1, runway 30
What
Alpha.
ATIS is it? Is it the normal ATIS?
Taxi to Alpha 1, runway 30 Alpha, Monarch 1084.
475. I'm glad they've got the correct frequency, that's good. Right, let me just write down the ATIS.
Cardiff Information Echo. Time 1920 Zulu. Automatic. Runway in use 30. Surface winds 240 degrees 13 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more light rain. Scattered 3,500 feet. Broken 4,700 feet. Cumulonimbus detected. Temperature +8. Dew point +5. QNH 998 hectopascal. Acknowledge receipt of information echo. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
What was it? Scattered 3,500?
Cardiff Information Echo.
That's good for us.
Time 1920 Zulu. Automatic. Runway in use 30. Surface winds 240 degrees 13
So
knots.
we'll be on
Visibility 10 kilometers
runway
or more
30.
light rain. Scattered 3,500 feet. Broken 4,700 feet. Cumulonimbus detected. Temperature +8. Dew point +5. QNH 998 hectopascal.
998.
Acknowledge receipt of information echo. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
Where actually am I?
Cardiff Information Echo. Time 1920 Zulu.
Oh, that's good.
Automatic. Runway in use
GA
30.
area.
Surface winds 240 degrees 13 knots.
That's okay,
Visibility
Shawnock. I didn't even know that until someone told me. I think if you said over, people would know what you mean, but it's just not normally said.
Runway 30, surface winds 240 degrees 13 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 30, Monarch
I need some more wine before I make this call. Ooh, lovely. Oh God, I'm typing. Don't type. Yeah, it's probably an American thing. Bloody Americans. All my lights. P2E off for now. Fuel pump off. They'll go on for takeoff, and taxi will go off. Got 1,000 RPM. Got my brakes on. May as well lean this while we're thinking about it. Oh, just lean it.
Monarch 10 Tango, ready taxi.
unit for idle and taxi rather. Flaps are up. I don't think we'll need flaps for this. We won't be having that code, but... Okay, I think we're okay.
Monarch 012 via Alpha 1, runway 30, line up and wait.
Via Alpha 1, runway 30, line up and wait, 1012.
That's good, we are on runway 30. It's a stiff crosswind, 13 knots, 60 degrees. Oh, hello. Hello, Viking!
Cardiff Tower, good evening. Fraction 67, Cessna CG4 at the General Aviation Parking, requesting startup destination Lyon with information Zulu.
Zulu?
Fraction 67, Cardiff Tower, I will get you rear at Charlie, stand by. Break, mono. 1984, contact Cardiff radar 125.850, so long.
Officer radar 125850 from 1984, good night.
I don't even know the bloody ILS at Bristol, why don't I get that all tuned in? Oh, Bristol's over there. Oh, who's that? Rev 325.
And fraction 67, Cardiff Tower.
Do they not have an ILS?
Fraction 67.
Fraction 67, are you able to accept the Brecon 1H, correction, Brecon 1 Alpha departure, Bravo, Charlie November 1 Alpha.
Say... Oh.
Affirm fraction 67.
There we go.
Fraction 67, many thanks. You are cleared, destination
There
is
we go,
for Brecon 1 Alpha departure, reroute
So
Brecon, Quebec 63, Badim, direct Desu, Dennis Fouled, squawk 0475.
110.15, that's the ILS.
Squawk 0475, but I didn't copy the route you want me to follow after Brecon 1 Alpha.
Fraction 67, Roger, I'll get back to you. Break. Monarch 012, runway 30, surface winds 240 degrees, 43
Oh, that's interesting, I've picked it up from here. Haha. VATSIM is nerdy, yes it is, you're right.
Sorry, that was for
Bloody good practice though. Fun, yeah. Because I tried it for the first time 2 nights ago, I was awful. But it was just like flying, like doing a real IFR flight. It made me realise how out of practice I am.
Ready, taxi?
9992, taxi, autopilot Alpha 1, runway 30 by Alpha.
But now you see I can
Alpha
cheat
130
because
by Alpha 1 and
I figured out the mysteries of the magic RNAV box. Okay, who's talking on this frequency? I don't know, I wasn't keeping track. Can I talk now? Cardiff Tower, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, Cardiff Tower, pass your message.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie is south side with information Echo. Request clearance please.
Golf Papa Charlie, Roger, stand by.
That's
Monarch
it.
012, contact Cardiff radar 125.850, so long.
Contact Cardiff radar 125.850. Have a good night, it's good. Sorry, Monarch 012.
Monarch 47 Tangos, runway 30, line of way.
Monarch away, Monarch 47.
And Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, confirm you going IFR to Bristol.
A-firm, Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, Roger, stand by.
Probably wanted me to confirm because it's only like 20 miles to Bristol. Oh no, it's more than 20 miles, isn't it? How far is it? Can this map tell me? It's not very far anyway. It's a very close thing. And Gloucester's up there, and that's like I don't know. What is that? It takes like half an hour to fly there normally. It's like 35 miles.
Monarch 47 Tango, runway 30, surface winds 240 degrees, 13 knots, cleared for takeoff.
I think it's more like 40 miles maybe to Gloucester, so it's not very far at all to Bristol.
Monarch 9992, behind the departing company 321 Neo, runway 30, line of way behind.
Dear. Or wine, I think.
Find the company, line up and wait, morning 992.
I said I was south side to the controller. Now obviously the real controllers know where that is, but I wonder whether this guy will know. Because you have the north side, where all the airliners live, up there, and then south side, which is for GA. Why is there a jet here? That's weird. Don't understand all this jabber jabber. I like Flight Sim 2020. No problem, Sean. Yeah, I can teach you what I know, but the thing is, most of it's wrong. But I can certainly teach you. That's no problem. I'm always making little tiny mistakes and big mistakes.
147 Tango, contact Cardiff Radar 125.850 so long.
A lot of it is just getting used to it, though. It's just getting used to what you have to say and then what you expect to hear back.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, Cardiff Tower.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, you are cleared to Bristol.
Just
After
right.
departure runway 30, fly runway heading to 3,500 feet, squawk 0331.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie is cleared to Bristol, runway 30, fly runway heading, climb to 3,500, squawk 0331, Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, read back is correct.
Oh look, someone else has spawned in there. Hello! As you can see, the models I have for the other aircraft aren't very good. I think it's because it's VATSIM. So it has like a load of these low detail models. Because my Cessna looks a lot nicer. You can't really see it very well, but it looks a lot nicer. There's a shiny glass and you can see inside, you know. But for whatever reason, that's just like a placeholder model for another player. It works though, you know. Yeah, shut up, Viking. It's easy sat there to criticise the stupid Welsh person to say. Well, Sean's Welsh as well, actually, but to criticise the guy actually in the seat. Look, I'm in the seat. This is the real deal. I think I need to request taxi clearance. Although this guy's about to take off, so maybe I won't. Because let's see if I can turn around and watch him. See, they haven't quite modelled the runway, because if he's that far down the runway, the real one, it like slopes down, and you can just see the top of them, and then they sort of come into view. You can see their tails, but it looks like it's flat, or it's more flat than it is in real life at this airport. Here we are, Sean. Follow that link from Viking. A lot of it though is just learning what people say and when. Tower, Golf Papa Charlie, request taxi clearance.
Golf Papa Charlie, taxi holding point hotel for runway 30.
Hold at hotel for 30, Golf Papa Charlie. Okay, off we go, guys.
Monarch 993, contact Bristol, Cardiff Radar 125.850 so long.
125.850 for Monarch 992. Thank you very much. You have a good one, sir.
You too, bye bye.
I hate the way that taxiing works in this game. Because if you twist the stick too much, way giggly. I'm gonna have to go external view for this. Yeah, if you twist it too much, like, it just puts on one of the
Charlie squawk 0331.
Squawk 0331, Golf Papa Charlie.
All stations, New Bristol, QNation 997 hectopascals, New ATIS is information, Foxtrot, Cardiff.
Oh, Right ho.
Golf Papa Charlie, many thanks. Fire Hotel, runway 30, line up and wait.
Fire Hotel, line up and wait, runway 30, Golf Papa Charlie.
Foxtrot. Time 1950 Zulu. Automatic. Runway in use 30. Surface wind 240 degrees 16 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more light rain. Scattered 3,000 feet. Broken 3,600 feet. Broken 4,200 feet. Temperature +7. Dew point +5. QNH 997 hectopascal. Acknowledge receipt of information.
I have an amended route for you. Revised for this copy.
I have a fraction 67 ready to copy.
Fraction 67. After departure, runway 30, Brecon 1 Alpha. After Brecon, you can fly direct Desu.
Should be over 200 feet at this point on the runway.
Direct to Desu after Brecon.
The threshold is something like 210
Fraction
or
67,
205.
reback is correct. Startup
We
is
should be
approved.
above the threshold here. Yeah, I was saying at the real airport, we don't turn on the transponder until we're actually on the runway. But that's just like a local thing. Because otherwise the jets come in and with our transponders on, they think they're going to crash and the computers shout with them. So I have to remember to turn the transponder on straight
Golf
away.
Papa Charlie, runway correction standby.
Yeah, with automatic ATC Shornock, it's all American voices, I think. But you can't beat VATSIM for realism. It's
Golf
really
Papa
impressive.
Charlie, runway 30, surface winds 240 degrees 16 knots, clear for takeoff.
Well, that is a stiff wind. Clear for takeoff, Golf Papa Charlie, thanks. Just make sure we're all good. Switches are in the correct positions now. Mixture full rich. And oh, I got a glove box, awesome. Let's go. I think I know what's in that glove box actually. I'll get it out when I get airborne now. Ooh, God. God, this rudder is so sensitive. Rotate, rotate, rotates. Oh my God, just please don't. Jesus Christ. I didn't do any pre-flight checks there at all. I'm very bad. Start my timer. Okay, we're climbing at 30 knots. Let me get the autopilot on. I should have bugged my heading. I'm a naughty, naughty pilot. Runway heading.
Fraction Cardiff Tower, fraction 67 ready to push back.
Fraction 67, squawk 0475.
We're on autopilot now, so I can write things down. X-plate, no, it's all different sims, Viking, and they all play together. So I'm seeing aircraft here that might be in P3D or Flight Sim 2020 or Flight Sim X or Just Flight or X-plane. It's like your simulator sends your coordinates or whatever.
Golf Papa Charlie, contact Cardiff radar 125.850, so long.
It's Cardiff radar on 125.850. Golf Papa Charlie, thank you. Cardiff radar, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie.
Golf Bravo Papa,
Nope,
Golf Bravo
that's
Oscar
not me.
Papa Charlie, Cardiff radar, good evening, pass your message.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie on the 30 climb out request. IFR clearance to Bristol.
Golf Papa Charlie Roger, squawk ident and report your passing altitude.
That's squawk ident and passing. Stand by. Passing 1,500 feet, climbing for 3,500. Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, thanks. And what's your intentions to Bristol? Are you looking for vectors for an ILS approach?
A firm, yes please. Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie Roger, turn right heading 0, correction, turn right heading 100 degrees 100.
Right heading 100. Golf Papa Charlie. I've learnt from my mistakes today, Viking. I'm not hand flying the whole time. autopilot is the way to go because I can write stuff down and then I appear cleverer. It looks like I'm remembering everything then. But I'm not, I'm just writing it down, which is easy. I forgot what altitude I was climbing to, but I just looked down. Oh yeah, 3,500, I remember. I did ask him for a clearance just now, didn't I? I didn't need a clearance, I'm already cleared to Bristol. What was I asking him for? Radar service, I suppose, wasn't I? Oh, I could just ask him for something like a traffic service or something. Oh, I don't know. I panicked. I asked him for a clearance. Beer time, yay! I'm on the wine tonight. If this goes well, and I manage to make it to Bristol without dying this time, what I'll do is, I'll maybe fly to Gloucester. Happy ending. I mean, you can always ask, can't you? There's no harm in asking. Right, let's clear off some of these lights. Don't need taxi light. I don't need... What altitude are we now? We're coming up to 3,000. Don't need a fuel pump anymore. Beauty heat stays on. Nav light, yes. Landing can go off. Lovely. And that keeps our amps nice and low. You don't want too many amps, because, you know, that could be a bad thing. Does that change if I turn these on? Yeah, it does. It sort of wiggles a bit. We'll have them off. T's and P's are all good. Probably should have checked that before I took off, but whatever, it's fine. Pressure's good, everything's good. He was starting to lose some airspeed, so let me slow the climb. While I'm up in the air now, I should be able to ident the ILS at Bristol. Was it 11015? Yeah. I don't know what the ident is. See if we can hear it. Okay, so dot. Shit, was dot. Bloody hell. Something BT. Is that dot at the end? Yeah. S. Something BT. IBTS, isn't it? Let's have a look. IBTS dot is I, isn't it? Oh, no, hang on. IFR. What's our altitude, by the way? Oh shit, I've blown past my altitude. Oh no. Down we go, everyone. You saw nothing. We've always been at the correct altitude, haven't we? 3,500 feet. That's right, isn't it? You know, you didn't see anything, I didn't see anything. If scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, yeah? Didn't see anything. Good man, Shornock. Good man. Right, let's turn you off. Shut up, Viking. Shut up. See, it's easy to criticise. Just keep my power up just a little bit. Yeah, hold that altitude, please. Right,
Cardiff radar, good evening. EC12 Lima Charlie's with you, descending flight level 160.
God, he sounds confident. I wish I was that confident.
Easy 1-2 Lima Charlie, Cardiff radar, very good evening. Expect factors for an ILS approach runway 27.
IVON, that's
descend
not...
flight level 150.
No, that's not what I
Runway
identified.
27 down flight level 150, easy 12 Lima Charlie.
110,
Golf Papa Charlie, report the heading to Bristol radar 125.65. Good evening.
Report heading to Bristol radar 125.650. Golf Papa Charlie, thank you. 25 650 650 650. Bristol radar, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, heading 100.
Golf Bravo, Oscar Papa Charlie, Bristol, radar, good evening.
Hello.
It's runway 27 in use. Expect ILS approach and there's no delay.
Runway 27, expect ILS, no delay, Golf Papa Charlie. I wonder if they know I'm assessor. Should I tell him?
Golf Papa Charlie, as you're quite
Don't do
small,
that, Sean.
can you accept a relatively short turn onto the ILS? I gather you require an ILS.
AFIM on both counts, both Golf Papa Charlie.
Roger, thanks.
Who's he calling small? He just called me small. As I'm quite small. Well, I was about to tell him I'm a Cessna, but there's no need now because he already knows. Where can I see a real pilot? Shut up, Viking. You just wait till I finish this glass of wine.
Golf Papa Charlie, turn left heading 090 degrees.
Left heading 090, Golf Papa Charlie. Ooh. These knobs are ever so slippery after you've had a drink, if you know what I mean.
Airbus 319 overhead.
I believe that's our airport there, guys.
Airbus 319, roger.
Bants! I need to get a chart up. I haven't looked before I took off. That's very silly. Never do that, Shornock. Never ever do that. I am kind of curious why the ILS is identifying as IBTS rather than IBON. That's strange, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Hello? Oh, we're in cloud. Oh, that went suddenly. Did the weather just update? Let's turn off those strobe lights for now, until we're out of cloud. That's strange. Right, I need an approach plate. It's runway 27. 27, please. I need to find a way of getting my approach plates up on the stream. Runway 27 approach, ILS, boom. They're only like PDF files, so God, this sounds complicated. Are we still in cloud? I think we are. Yes, we are. Not to worry though, guys. We're still above the freezing level, so we're unlikely to get any icing on the aircraft. Ah, thanks, Viking. Trust my instruments. Well, I trusted my instruments last time, and I ended up dying somewhere northwest of Luton. So that was fun. Anyway, I want to look at the chart, and what altitude am I going to be starting at? 3,000 feet, and then the base level is 2,500. Wait, are we out of cloud? Yes, we are. Oh, no, we're not. We were. Putting the strobes on, is it going to be the problem? No, cool. Strobes back on. That looks like very dark, horrible water to crash into, doesn't it? You know, I'm just going to leave those. No, I can't leave those on. That's really annoying. Right, so the base turn level is 2,500 feet. But he said he's going to give me a short turn onto the ILS. So it'll just be a shorter turn, I guess. I'll just follow his vectors, I think. Make sure it's our secret. I saw a plane flying over the other day doing funny circles. Was that Mr. Bag, I wonder? It wasn't me, Shornock. I haven't flown all week. Weather's been too bad. I saw an aircraft fly over today, actually, and I thought, you must be mad. The wind has been absolutely unbelievable.
Bristol radar, road leaving, easy 12 Lima Charlie's with you, descending flight level 90.
Easy 12 Lima Charlie, Bristol radar, good evening. Descend flight level 80, landing runway 27.
Runway 80 down to flight level, runway 27 down flight level 80. Easy 27 Lima Charlie.
GGG.
12 Lima Charlie, bad day.
13850. 133. Guy's very loud. 133850. that's who we'll be speaking to next. Oh, we've lost the ILS. Cool. To be expected though. So we're currently going just north of the airfield then. Oh, what's Bristol's beacon? Can I tune that? Oh, that'll be fun. 4-1. Hello. Hello, pilots. Tonight we have not one but two something something running in France. Come and fly to from Nice. No. No, won't be doing that. What I might do. 414. Okay, let's tune you. What 414? How the hell does this thing work? 4-1. I like NDBs. I like how simple they are. Okay, so that now is tracking Bristol over there, so we're passing to the north of the airfield. Ignore the compass on here. This is just something you can twiddle with. It's not real. It's like the Matrix.
Easy 12 Lima Charlie, turn left heading 105, vectors ILS 27. Left 105, vectors runway 27, 12 Lima Charlie.
B. Beep. That's I. Something's I. I think. Dot dash dot, and then dot dot is I. BRI. BRI. So that is confirmed. Bristol's beacon just passing to our right hand side now. I've got the ILS in there, so that'll come alive when we go the other side of Bristol. We start coming around
Easy
this way.
Charlie, range from touchdown 27 miles,
So
descent to
when we're
altitude
here,
5,000
I'll
feet,
start getting the
QNH
signal from the ILS.
998 hectopascal.
We're still in cloud.
12 Lima Charlie.
No. Well, kind of, yes. But also no. Also, there's not many lights down there. Is that just... I suppose there are lights. Oh well. I'm still just above the freezing temperature. We've only been flying for 15 minutes and we're already pretty much overhead, so it's not far at all. I might go up to Gloucester and then maybe, if I got time, back down to Cardiff. Why not? It is Friday night. I don't know if there's anyone at Gloucester right now. You should join in, Shawnock. It's quite easy to get VATSIM set up. You just download like a client software thing, and it just seems to recognise your sim. So you download one for like Flight Sim 2020 or whatever. I've got one specifically for X-Plane, but it just knows when it's running, and when you're in an aircraft, it's like SRS. When you're in the aircraft, it then goes, ah, I see you're in an aircraft somewhere. You click connect, and then you start seeing other players in. And you can file a flight plan in the software as well. It's really cool. I'm so glad I'm IFR because I would not be able to see where I am. Why are they? Why are they driving on the right?
180 degrees, descent to altitude 2,500 feet.
Can you guys see that? They're driving on the wrong side of the road.
2,500, easy 12 Lima Charlie.
They're driving on the right side of the road, look.
Golf Papa Charlie, turn left heading 080 degrees.
Left 080, Golf Papa Charlie. Oh, I can't turn my head fast enough. I'm sorry, Bristol radar. My head isn't turning very quickly. You'll have to bear with me. I'm still looking out my window. Write down these instructions. Left 080. I always try and write down the last thing that they've told me, and then if I ever forget, it'll be right there. Do not know how to fly. Any patterns? Oh yeah.
Easy 12 Lima Charlie, continue right turn heading 235,
no
ILS runway 27.
Or you can
right turn 235,
look up a YouTube video or something.
Easy 12 Lima Charlie.
You get the takeoff bit, and you turn right for the crosswind, turn right for the downwind, and that's when you do all your checks, make sure your plane's in one piece. Turn right for a base leg, and you start descending, and then turn right again, and you're runway heading. You stick it on the runway, take off again.
Bristol Red Shadow again, it's
good fun circuits.
Airbus 319 Bristol.
Airbus 319, we are 9 miles to the north, and we'd like to enter the zone via the 707 bridge VRP.
I wish I could descend to 3000, that would be a lot better. I might request that.
Airbus 319, roger, there'll be no aerodrome service, I'm afraid. The Bristol wind's 190 at 9, and it's all outside control airspace. You can route inbound at your discretion. Report on final.
Okay, no problem. We'll
909 knots. Well, that's not quite as bad a crosswind as I was thinking, actually, but yeah, Mr. Shawnock, no problem. If you can do a carrier landing in DCS, you can definitely do a normal circuit to land.
Golf Papa Charlie, turn right, heading 150 degrees, descent altitude 2,500 feet.
Right to 150 degrees and down to 2,500 feet, Golf Papa Charlie. It should be hand fly. In fact, you know, let's hand fly it, because I need to work on my hand flying skills anyway. My IFR instrument flying skills.
Charlie's established 8 miles.
150. Let me just bug up 150.
Easy 12 Lima Charlie, thanks. Contact Bristol Tower 133.850. Bye bye. To the Tower 13385. Thanks for the service. Good day. Easy 12 Lima Charlie.
Stick the nose down. Let's get down a bit quicker. Not too quick, because we're in IMC and we don't want the floor to suddenly come up at us. No, there's our heading. Let's keep it on there. Keep the descent going. It's a lot easier in real life because you can see the gauges.
Charlie, further right, heading 180 degrees.
Right to 180, Golf Papa Charlie. Oh, he's demanding, isn't he? Demanding, so demanding. So 180. Oh god. I'd like to say that this bit is... Hey, look, there's the ground, guys. IMC, Mr. Shawnock, is Instrument Meteorological Conditions. It basically means you're in cloud. Or you can't look at the ground to tell where you are, so you're in IMC. You might fly into a mountain, so you need some help. Right, so we're going down to 2,500. 180.
Golf Papa Charlie, new QNH 997 hectopascal.
Oh, roger, Golf Papa Charlie.
Airbus 319, new Bristol QNH 997 hectopascal.
Hectopascal. I like how they say that. It's 2,500.
Airbus 319 Bristol.
Airbus 319, yes.
Airbus 319, new QNH now 997 hectopascal.
Copy 997, thank you.
Golf Papa Charlie, turn right, heading 240 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 27.
240, cleared ILS, runway 27, Golf Papa Charlie. So he is getting us in on that procedure. So it's 240, right? And we're going to end up heading 270 for the runway. So that's 30 degrees off, which is a typical intercept angle. So look, you can see the runway. It's just behind my compass there. So actually, you can't see it, I suppose. But I'm now going to start watching this instrument here. This is tuned into the Bristol's ILS, and this is telling me that the beam coming from the runway that's going to guide me in is to my left, and it's above me, and that's good because as I fly level now, 2,500 feet, that's going to start coming down. Viking. That's going to start coming down, and as I'm continuing to go left, because the runway, don't forget, is this way, isn't it? 270. That's going to start to come in, and then they'll form a nice cross there, and I'll follow that in. What I don't have in this aircraft, well, I haven't set it up, is my distance to the waypoint, and I won't set it now, I'm a bit busy. But it doesn't have a DME to give me distance. You can set this thing up to tell you a distance, but at least I don't think it's got a DME. Sometimes comes up there, but I don't know. Okay, now see this needle here, look? Yeah, this is just like an F-18 on carrier. See that needle starting to come in now towards the centre? So when it comes into the very centre, I'm in line with the runway. So I can literally start coming in. I can actually see the runway, but let's just trust the instrument for now. Slowly come in. It's just trim back a bit because I'm slowing down. It's a nice long approach he's given me. And see the glide slope coming down as well, look. So when I reach the glide slope, I'm going to start. What am I going to start doing? I'm going to start descending. That's what I'm going to start doing. It's low now. Yes, that's right, Viking. Yes, I am low. So I'm just coming in nice and level below the glide slope, and then I'll just about now, look, just starting to catch it there. And I still want to be heading to the left. There is a bit of a crosswind. The wind is 190, so it's coming from here, and it's fairly strong. So I'm going to be pointing left anyway. There's the glide slope.
Charlie, contact Bristol Tower 133.850. Bye bye.
Bristol Tower on 133.850. Golf Papa Charlie. Thanks. I've got to keep that descent going.
And Air Berlin 424 behind the departing jet 2, Boeing 737 VAR for X-ray line up 27.
Behind the departure of the traffic, line up and wait, Air Berlin 424.
I want to slow down just a little bit. I'm going high now, so I need to just get this nose down. Bristol Tower, Golf Papa Charlie on the ILS.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie Bristol Tower, hello, continue approach runway 27, expect late landing clearance.
Continue approach and expect late clearance, Golf Papa Charlie.
Is you 12 Lima Charlie, welcome to Bristol, taxi stand 2.
Stand 2,
Might actually land this time. He talks a lot. Shut up, you guys are so mean. See Hicks, this is called an ILS landing. This is something you silly glider people don't have to deal with. Boo.
Golf Papa Charlie, are you at your minimum approach speed?
Negative, it can go slower, Golf Papa Charlie.
Please, thanks.
Slowing down to minimum approach speed, Golf Papa Charlie. These controllers, guys, they're so demanding. It's like, can you go faster? Can you go slower? You know what? How about you guys go faster and go slower? Why have I always got to do all the going faster and going slower?
Charlie X417, call now Cardiff, radar 125.
Bristol. Oh, come on, Hicks, please. I'm already on the ILS.
125.
God, look how far sideways I'm going.
X417. Bye bye.
Right, what's the betting now? Let's put two stages of flaps in. What's the betting? Right, he's told me to slow down. What's the betting that he tells me to speed up now? I don't know what a good approach speed in a Cessna is. I'm guessing about 60 knots. What's the stall speed look? Just below 40. Let's call that. I don't know. Let's just call it 35. What's 1.3 times 35? That's 42. Oh, 42. That's a very low. Okay, well let's come in at 50 knots then. Sounds like your wife. They're just frustrated wannabe pilots. Ha ha ha. Right, see, I'm going below the glide slope now, so I need to add a bit of power and just get the nose up just ever so slightly. I'm pretty much
Golf
set
Papa Charlie, Bristol.
Golf Papa Charlie. He's going to tell me to go around.
You seem to have disappeared from my radar.
Oh, I'm still here, Golf Papa Charlie.
Odd.
Yeah, it is odd. Well, sounds like a you problem. 55. You know, let's stay at 55 knots. Let's go full flap. Right, that should now be.
Berlin, correction, Air Berlin 424, runway 27, Cessna's 190 degrees at 12, take for takeoff.
Clear for difficult, Berlin 424.
I don't want to go much slower than this if I'm being honest, and I do like to be honest. Stealth Cessna. I'm not crashing, Hicks. Shut up. Oh, thank you, Viking. 61. Oh, is it? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going a bit slow then. I'm going 55. Let's speed up to 61. Trim it down. Trim it down. I've got to follow. I'm very bad at following the ILS. I like to look out the window and do it myself, but I need to follow the ILS. How's that then? About 61 there, something like that. A38's a trend crash into the road. Shut up, Hicks. You're not helping. Tell you what, the last stage of flaps on this aircraft is
Golf
just...
Papa Charlie, runway
oh,
27,
God.
settings 190 degrees at 12, clear to land.
What the hell did he just say? Clear to land, Golf Papa Charlie. No idea what the wind was, but I know it's coming from the left because I'm facing this way.
Berlin 424, you can contact now Bristol 125.650.
125.650, Berlin 424, thank you, goodbye.
Okay, let's see how this goes now, without any commentary from Hicks, please. Thank you very much, thank you. As I'm dropping down, the angle I'm laying off is getting less and less, which makes sense because the wind is weaker lower down, isn't it? But not in the dark. No, the dark is like an extra special challenge, isn't it? I have no idea what the taxiway layout of Bristol is, but you know, let's just concentrate on getting down first. Oh, I'm way above the glide slope. Oh dear. Let's keep this coming in nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Smoothly. Catchy monkeys. There we are. Here we go. And I'm not really looking at the ILS anymore, I'm just looking visually. Hell of a crosswind. I'm going to transition now to from a crab to a sort of slanted attitude. So we're going to touch down with the left wheel first. That wasn't really a flare, was it? I just flew it onto the runway. There we are. God, this wind is strong. Very strong. That's one of the problems with nighttime flying as well. I didn't have my landing light on. That might have helped.
Bristol Tower Easy, 12 Lima Charlie,
fuel pump.
secure at stand 2.
All my strobe lights on.
For the service guys, good night.
This is a lot easier, look, when you can see the runway just before you touch down. Lesson learned there.
See you later.
It's because I'm not doing any checklists because I'm an idiot. Right, he probably wants us to come off the runway at some point. We're getting towards the end of the runway now. That's what these red and white lights mean. Tower, Golf Papa Charlie, where would you like me to exit?
Golf Papa Charlie, you can vacate next right, then taxi holding point Delta X-ray to hold short at 927.
Vacating next right. Golf Papa Charlie. Jesus Christ. Move! Let's clear up these flaps. I think the flaps are not helping. I'm gonna have to ask him again for those taxi instructions. Alright, there's a taxiway here somewhere. I need to like raise my seat up slightly so I can see where the hell the nose is pointing. Ooh.
And Golf Papa Charlie, you can taxi holding point Delta X-ray, then at Delta X-ray, cross 1827 and report vacated.
Taxi to Delta X-ray and at Delta X-ray, cross 27, report vacated. Golf Papa Charlie. Right, I'm looking for Delta X-ray. Where the hell is that? Oh, did he? Freaky Friday. Oh. Where is Delta X-ray? This is an airport I just downloaded actually, so hopefully it should be accurate. Delta 1. Oh my god, oh my god, this Christ, I need to alter my rudder axis, this is silly. Right, I think I need to go here. It's Delta 1. Tower, Golf Papa Charlie, I'm at Delta 1, shall I cross here?
A firm, it should be marked Delta Extra, it's complete scenery thing.
Roger, crossing runway 27, Golf Papa Charlie. We're on the runway, let's hope no one tries to kill us. And
Bristol Tower, good evening, Golf Echo Golf on the General Aviation apron, squad 5051, ready for taxi.
There we are, look, runway vacated.
Golf, Echo Golf, Bristol Tower, QH1,
Lovely.
correction, QH997.
This is a 172, Mr. Shawnock.
QH9997, hector pass call down to hold position, Golf Echo Golf.
Runway vacated, Golf Papa Charlie. Don't know if I'm just free to taxi. Oh, no, I'm not there. That's Cardiff. I'm here. God, this is busy today, isn't it?
Bristol Tower, good evening. Golf Romeo Uniform Sierra Hotel at ramp 5. Request push and start, please. Golf Romeo Uniform Sierra Hotel, stand 5, push and start approved.
Well, guys, I think it's obvious. You need to jump on X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim and come fly with me.
Golf Papa Charlie, you can taxi Southern Parking.
Taxi to Southern Parking, Golf Papa Charlie. Thanks very much.
Golf Echo Golf, get fleet, descent 172, then taxi and holding point Juliet X-ray runway 27.
There we are.
Giving way to the Cessna 172, taxi holding point Juliet X-ray, runway 27.
Ah,
Golf
nice,
Echo
Shawnock.
Golf.
I bet you're in the daytime, though. Doesn't have guns, you're not flying it. Well, alright, I can respect that. I can respect that, that's fine. Now, shall I park this like I normally park? This is the downside. I think I need to download some better models for the other players' planes, because all I see is that. But obviously, there are much better models available. I think there are, anyway. Whee! Oh my god. Park and brake on.
And Bristol Tower, very good evening. Shanix 2 to Tango Mike, stand 25, Bristol push start.
Let's turn. Oh, hello.
Shanix 23, Tango Mike, Bristol Tower.
Straight the runway at an A10. It might do.
Yeah, we can do it.
There are.
Tango Mike, perfect. Start 25, push and start approved, face west.
Do I need all those lights on?
Approved face west for Shanix 2 Tango Mike.
You know, I'm gonna have my taxi light on just because. There are military aircraft in there, and I think there are weapons as well, but I don't know. It's not like DCS, but then again, DCS isn't like DCS at the minute, is it? Because the AIM-120s are completely balked.
Bristol Tower, good day, Tom Jet 2.
Oh dear, I'm all out of wine, but I think I'll leave the wine there. I'll have a quick break, and I will come back, and we'll fly to. We'll try and fly to. I want to fly to Gloucester. But
is it fine, Bristol Tower, hold position?
No, there's no. What am I trying to say? There's no controllers available at Gloucester. There's Birmingham ground.
Gloucester, watch your after DCJT 320 Neo passes right.
Tell you what, we'll take off from Bristol. We'll go up to Brecon VOR, which is. Oh, you can't see my chart. Ha! We'll take off at Bristol. We'll go up to Brecon VOR just to track in there, and then we'll track out of Brecon.
Bristol Tower, good evening, Easy 18 Alpha Yankee, established runway 27.
We'll go into Cardiff.
Easy 18 Alpha Yankee, Bristol Tower, good evening, the wind 192 degrees at 12
Yes, we'll do that. Should I change planes, or
Clear
should
to
I
land,
stick with the
runway
Cessna?
27, Easy 18 Alpha Yankee.
I kind of like the Cessna, but maybe I should fly something a bit faster. Where's he going?
555, taxi on the point Alpha X-ray, runway 27.
Geg.
Taxi Alpha X-ray, runway 27,
Golf, Echo Golf, Echo Golf. Just leave Bristol, please. You know what, Hicks?
Just because of that,
having
a little bit of difficulty locating
I'm going to take a break for at least
would you be
4
able to get
minutes
a
now, maybe even
different
5.
instruction?
Just to spite you.
Go make in that case. You can push and start approved onto taxiways to face east.
Oh, look at those textures there, sexy.
Facing east. Thank you very much. Shanix City, Tango Mike.
Let's just hide those textures, look.
555, behind the landing company, A320 Neo.
Right,
line up runway
I'll be back in a mosey.
Roger, how long do you think you'll need?
We would like to go behind the 225, so if we could pull forward and just wait a little bit
I don't see any G225.
Sorry about that, Tom Jet 225 is a good point.
Easy 225, roger. Hold Alpha X-ray.
Roger that, we'll continue to hold Alpha X-ray using 555.
225, stand 1, push and start approved, runway 27.
Push and start approved, Tom Jet 225.
Golf 0, Hotel behind the landing, EasyJet 8320 Neo, via Bravo X-ray, line up runway 27 behind.
Behind the EasyJet, runway 27, Golf 0 Hotel.
Jet 225 ready for taxi.
Jet 225, taxi order point Alpha X-ray, runway 27.
Taxi order point Alpha X-ray, Tom Jet 225.
1818 Alpha Yankee, welcome to Bristol, taxi Zulu to hold Zulu 1.
That was a close one. Zulu to hold Zulu 1, easy 18 Alpha Yankee.
Golf Sierra Hotel, the wind 190 degrees, 12 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Golf Sierra Hotel, thank you.
In fact, Jet 225, enable departures from Bravo X-ray.
We can take Bravo X-ray, Tom Jet 225.
Jet 225, roger, taxi and hold Bravo X-ray.
Taxi hold Bravo X-ray, Tom Jet 225.
And Golf Echo Golf, holding Juliet X-ray, ready for departure and turn.
Bristol Tower, Ryanair, good evening, Ryanair 53 Alpha Kilo, for the station localizer 27.
Ryanair 53 Alpha Kilo, Bristol Tower, good evening, the wind 190 degrees, 12 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land 27, Ryanair 53 Alpha Kilo.
Golf Sierra Hotel, contact Bristol radar frequency 125.650.
125657, thank you for your service.
Bristol Tower, very good evening, right 8, Kilo Bravo, stand 23 QNH 997, ready for push and start.
Runway 8 Kilo Bravo, are you able to push into the cul-de-sac?
We can try for right 8, Kilo Bravo.
Runway 8 Kilo Bravo, roger, stand 23, push and start approved, into the cul-de-sac, face east.
Push and start approved into the cul-de-sac, face east, right 8, Kilo Bravo.
Hello.
Continue now to stand.
I've got my cup of tea now, my lemon and ginger tea.
Stand 5, easy 18 Alpha Yankee.
So I am well equipped to carry on this flight.
Via Bravo X-ray, line up runway 27.
I just thought, did I set idle RPM? I didn't. What a silly biddy I am. Make sure the brake is on. Brake does not appear to be on.
Line up runway 27. Caution, there's one intersection departure.
There we are. Look, there's 1,000 RPMs. Lean it off. Apparently it doesn't want to be leaned. Okay, well, whatever. There we go. I should have had that on standby as well. This is what happens when you don't do your checklists, kids. Right, let me just open up my thingy and I'll file a flight plan. From EGGD to Brecon to EGFF. EGGD to EGFF. Alternate be Gloucester again, that's fine. Departure time 2051. Where does the time go? We'll leave at 2100. Time en route will be about an hour. Fuel available, say we've got 6 hours left. Cruise speed 110. Cruise altitude, I want to be a bit higher this time. I'll go 4,000. There are mountains around Brecon, around the Brecon VOR. Says IFR, we could just do a VF flying.
Easy 1 Alpha, 18 Alpha, Yankee. I can't see a thing here. How close are we to stand 5?
Easy 18 Alpha Yankee, it's the next one on the left.
Okay, that's the flight
just
plan
after this aircraft,
filed.
right?
The one before the company.
Let's just write down some stuff that we might
which will be
need.
the last one on the right, either or.
We've got Bristol Tower and Bristol Radar on our
Found
comms.
it, thanks a lot.
What I want is the Brecon VOR tuned in. 117.
Sunset 35, 190 degrees, 12 knots, 187, cleared for takeoff.
117.
Take off runway 27 from jet,
5. Let's tune that in now. I wonder if we can pick it up, because in real life I don't think we would, but let's see whether we would. We can rather here. 117.45. Interesting, we do. But I tell you what, actually, I want to do that on nav 2. So on nav 1, I'm going to put the ILS for Cardiff on. ILS for Cardiff 110. C diff ILS, and it's ICDF. Is it though? I thought it was ICWA, if I'm honest, but 1170. No, no. Let's try that again. 110.70.
Run a fine 3 Alpha Kilo, get way to the company, 737-800, just
so we'll have
into the cul-de-sac.
110.70. Pop him in there.
Stand 22.
That's incredible. We shouldn't be getting this from Bristol.
You can follow him.
Oh well.
Okay, follow him around to 22.
Right, so that's on there. VLOC 2 will have the Brecon VOR that I just popped in to the other one, 117.45. So can we identify this? This would be Cardiff ILS.
1053 Alpha Kilo. I'll be able to sneak in front of him by the time he's got the door
so we're
checklist
not
anyway.
actually getting that then, okay. That's fine.
Roger, you can get that shot.
Nav 2. Should be BCN.
Jet 225, contacts Cardiff radar frequency 125.8, correct?
Yes, BCN.
Yeah, 125.850.
Excellent, and we're going to be heading, like, just roughly, we're going to be, like, going...
Contact
like
Cardiff
that, I
director
guess.
on 125.850 from jet
That sort of,
feedback.
from here up to Brecon.
Oh, and the reason why I was asking, sorry, apologies, is that we normally taxi into Zulu into Stan, so yeah, that's why it's a little bit odd about going around the cul-de-sac.
Oh, it's a local Bristol pilot, as by the sounds of it. That doesn't look very good, does it?
Yeah, no worries.
I think this model's missing some
Well, I'm on the
textures
box,
on my
happy
end.
Friday!
See you later. Break easy 555, the wind 190 degrees, 12 knots, 187, cleared for takeoff.
Take the runway 27 is
555. Hicks isn't here anymore, is he? Can I sing country songs? Right, shall I change my screen? That might be an idea. Okay. I think we're about ready to go then. Excellent. Bristol Tower, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie on the GA apron, request clearance.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, Bristol Tower, standby.
Ooh R.
Golf Echo Golf, line up runway 27.
Runway 27, Golf Echo Golf.
That's quite clever, that.
8555, contact Bristol.
Golf Echo.
Radar frequency
Lost already. I basically said, hello Bristol, it's Steve here. I'd like my clearance. And he just said standby because he's looking at my clearance that I just filed a flight plan going from Bristol. We're going to go up to this beacon. It's called the Brecon VOR. It's not actually in Brecon, it's in Merthyr Tydfil. So we're going to go to Merthyr Tydfil, down to Cardiff.
Confirm that you're IFR.
IFR, affirm. Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, Roger, standby.
Oh, in your plane. Oh, sorry, Sean. Oh, I can't help you there. Hello, chaps. Mr. K! How the devil are we? Any news with Nella?
Kilo Bravo is ready for taxi.
Standby, great. Golf, Echo Golf, the wind 192 degrees, 12 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 27, Golf Echo Golf.
Runway Kilo Bravo, taxi, holding point Alpha X-ray, runway 27.
Alpha X-ray, runway 27, right, Kilo Bravo.
And Golf Bravo, Oscar Papa Charlie, you're cleared to Cardiff, Brecon 1X for departure, squawk 0331.
Cleared to Cardiff, Brecon 1 X-ray departure, squawk 0331, Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, correct.
Okay.
Airbus 319 with you, Airbus 27.
Plane's not the same. Oh.
It was 319.
It might have different instruments, like, has yours got a big screen here? Instead of these? Because sometimes you can just have, rather than these 6 instruments, you can have just one screen that covers all of it. It gives you like your altitude over here. 2 screens. Ah, okay. Yeah, it'll show you the same information, but this is like the older version. Well, I say older version, the old school version with like the 6 separate instruments. But the newer ones have screens, just like a HUD. No, unfortunately not, Mr. K. Oh, have faith. I'm sure she'll be back with you in no time. I have every confidence.
Golf Echo Golf, contact Bristol radar frequency 125.
033. Right, I must activate that before I go.
Over to radar 125.650, Golf Echo Golf.
Let's get my plate up for... I don't even know what the... I haven't listened to the ATIS because I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Where is the ATIS? No, don't want you. ATIS. 126025. 126025. Any information? 126.025. That should be it. 126025. Com2. Is the volume down? I don't. Oh, maybe not. Is there like another ATIS I could listen to? Maybe.
Check duty singer Mike. Sorry for the delay. Ready for taxi.
26025. Oh dear, it's not on. 6025. Oh.
Kilo Bravo behind the landing.
It's rather windy, yes.
By Alpha X3, line up runway 27 behind. Behind the landing, Airbus 319 via Alpha
It is a bit windy today.
27 behind, runway Kilo Bravo.
What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? I want the departure chart. Brecon 1 X-ray, he said. Right, their approach charts. I want departure charts.
Tango Mike, sorry for the delay, ready for taxi.
Exmoor, Brecon 1 X-ray.
Thanks to Tango Mike, noise, taxi on a point Alpha X-ray.
And it just crashed my PDF viewer. Okay. Brecon 1 X-ray. Oh, that's handy. I know what runway they're on then. Same as landing. 27. Because Brecon 1 X-ray comes out this way. Brecon 1 Zulu goes that way. So 1 X-ray, I know it's that way. I can see him taking off there, look. At least I assume he's taking off. He's going very slowly. Perhaps he's just landed, but this guy's getting ready to line up and take off right there. It's gig. So it's runway heading until oh god, 4.5 miles. Then it's a right turn tracking onto the Brecon VOR. Excellent.
Airbus 319, welcome to Bristol, taxi stand 2.
And it's 3,000 feet, so let me write this down. It'll be straight ahead. So it's Brecon 1 X-ray. It's straight ahead until 3,000 feet, or distance 4.5 miles. And then it's 329 degrees. But that will depend on whatever. Well, I'll just say it's direct then to Brecon VOR 329. So if I tune my magic box into 329, that'll be about it. That shouldn't be too far away once I hit it. Okay, so if I turn on my transponder, get this rich, stick on my strobes, landing light, fuel pump, I guess. I'll just stick it all on because I always forget because I'm an idiot. Well, let's reset this.
Enemy, Kilo Bravo, the wind 182 degrees, 10 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Close for takeoff, 27, Kilo Bravo, thanks very much.
Shut up, Mr. K. Why do I hang out with you guys? I really don't know. You're all so mean to me. I do deserve it though, I do. Bristol Tower, Golf Papa Charlie, ready for taxi. He's going to give really complicated taxi instructions now, isn't he?
Golf Papa Charlie, taxi on a point Juliet X-ray.
Taxi to holding point Juliet X-ray, Golf Papa Charlie.
Channel X23 Tango Mike, clear up runway 27. Line up way 27, Channel X23 Tango Mike.
Let me just check my airport chart to see where the hell that is. Aerodrome chart. Rotate. Juliet X-ray. Oh, it's not as complicated as I thought, actually. Juliet X-ray.
Evening, Bristol Tower.
So
Easy 2511 at stand 6, ready for push and start.
Easy 2511, Bristol Tower, stand 6, push and start approved.
Oh, right. Hang on a second.
Push and start approved for Easy 2511, thank you.
So I've got to go.
Kilo Bravo contact.
Oh, here.
Bristol
Literally
radar.
in front of me.
Compression. Cardiff radar frequency 125.185.
Now,
Over to Cardiff radar 125.
Mr. K, you behave.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Kilo Bravo.
You just behave, Mr. K. You remember who's in charge around here. So what I've not done is sync up my compass and my directional indicator. So ahead of me now should be all these parked aircraft here. That's cool. Juliet X-ray. It's at times like this I wish I had pedals, because I could just easily put in the right amount of correction without having to jiggle my way around. I brake smoothly. God. Power brake on. Oh, you're having lags? Oh no. I hope it's not me. Oh no. Let's sync this up.
Select 23 Tango Bank, 180 degrees, 10 knots.
220. I wasn't too far out actually.
Clear for takeoff runway 27, select City Tango Bank.
Shall I get this all lined up as well? So let me get runway heading sorted out. No, that's not it. 27. I hope he's not letting these guys go first. Just because I'm smaller, I'm just as important. Aren't I, guys? I'll take your silence as a yes. Full rich. Ooh ah, ooh ah. Oh, I haven't had my tea yet.
Easy 23 Tango Bank, contact Bristol, correction, Cardiff radar, 127.
Lemon and ginger.
God,
Not bad, actually.
125.850.
Tastes like those lemon
Move
sherbets
over
you get.
to Cardiff radar 125.850. Thanks for service. Gary Stephen, Mission City Tango Bank.
What did he say? He talks too quickly for me. People just need to slow down. I think I better just remind this guy I'm at Juliet X-ray. Golf Papa Charlie at Juliet X-ray. Good idea, Mr. K. You deserve red wine. You go for it. I've had 2 glasses already. Because I'm just fabulous.
Hello, easy 1804, stand 3, ready for push and start.
Tower.
Easy 1804, Bristol Tower, stand 3, push and start.
Tower, notice me. Notice me, senpai.
Is that push and start approved?
I don't know what that means. I should probably stop saying it. In case it's inappropriate, you know. Oh, do come along, 007. Is there someone on approach? Is that... no? Notice me, senpai!
Golf Papa Charlie, line up runway 27.
Line up runway 27, Golf Papa Charlie. Whee! He noticed me! I think it's Twitch. Oh, good. I hope it's not me. Look at me zigzagging my way down the taxiways like a boss. It's full brakes or no brakes, that's what I say. Line up, we're expecting 27, and the DI says west. That's good. Cuppa says west. We are happy as pigs in poop. I wish this wouldn't apply the brakes when I'm taxiing. Please just stop. Oh, God. My final check. How are we lined up? 265. And this says, like, not bad.
Golf Papa Charlie, 182 degrees, 10 knots, 187, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Golf Papa Charlie. Make sure all our lights are on, camera, transponders on. Action, let's go. Oh God. I need pedals for aircraft like this. My stick is at like a 30 degree angle to the right, twisting. That's 55 knots road, Chate. Oh God, Jesus Christ, it's windy. And climbing at 80 knots. Is Bristol really 500 feet in the air? Didn't know that. I've never landed at Bristol. In trim 80 knots. Talking to the tower, got the radar on standby. Flaps are up as they were. We're now runway heading, so if I do heading.
Tower is E1804, ready for taxi. Is E1804, taxi 0.5.
We're on autopilot, so we're doing runway heading up to 3,000 feet. Then the procedure says to turn right.
Papa Charlie, contact Bristol radar 125.650.
Contact Bristol radar 125.650, Golf Papa Charlie. Here's one I made earlier, kids.
Golf Echo, Golf Bristol.
That's a really funny name. I think I want 125.850 is the last one. Sorry.
Golf Echo, Golf Bristol radar.
Is it 850? Someone's not listening. Twatch. I should have loaded up my waypoint so I get like a distance. That would be good. Why don't I do that now? Oh well. Bristol radar, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie on the Brecon 1 X-ray departure.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie Bristol radar, roger.
Roger.
Just confirm your passing altitude.
Passing 2,300 feet on 9 and 9 7, Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, roger. New QNH now 996.
Roger, Golf Papa Charlie. 9 and 9 6A. Oops, that's the wrong way. 9 and 9 6, that made a big difference, didn't it? I suppose it's about 30 feet.
Golf Papa Charlie, it's Vectis ILS runway 30 at Cardiff, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Oh no! Would it be possible for me to track towards the Brecon VOR first, Golf Papa Charlie?
Golf Papa Charlie, roger. Remain on navigation.
Remain on navigation, Golf Papa Charlie. That's my name. Did he just swear at you? I don't think so. Okay, there's 3,000 feet. Now we can turn on to the VOR. But I may as well just track 329 in, as I've got set up here. So this is starting to come in. So what I'll do is just fiddle the heading over here a bit. I'll go to 300.
Golf Echo Golf Bristol radar, you're still on frequency.
No, he's gone. I did already ID it. Oh, strobes, no. Speaking of, we can turn off the fuel pump now. Pitot heat stays on. We can turn off the taxi light. Landing, yeah, well, landing light. I'll keep that on. I forgot it last time. Now we're on instruments because we are IMC. Oh, we can still see the ground. Actually, saying that. I forgot what altitude I filed. 4,000 I said. Not being cleared to 4,000, but I am own navigation. But I think I'm okay through the Class D airspace, which is Yar somewhere. I think it extends to about here-ish. Actually, more like there.
Bristol approach, Golf Echo Golf Echo Golf. Golf Echo Golf Echo Golf.
I'll wait for this to trim itself out and then I'll...
I think you may have left the frequency briefly there. I've got a new score queue now, 4754.
And then I'll hand fly it in.
4754 Golf
But
Echo Golf.
first, let me do this. It's the best part when we get my glass of wine. No, not at all, Mr. K. What have you missed? So I took off. Did you see the takeoff? And he then tried to vector me straight into Cardiff, and I said, no, screw you. No, I asked him very nicely, can I track into the Brecon VOR?
Golf, thanks. Contact now, London Control 126.0.
I'm just tracking in now on the 329 radial,
have a good evening.
as per the procedure. And once I reach the Brecon VOR, I'm then just going to track out of it to Cardiff. I'll figure out what radial I need when I get there. And then it'll be, I guess, a 30 vectored ILS. Roger, got the takeoff. Good. Yeah, well, you haven't missed anything interesting. Currently IMC, I believe, 4,000 feet. I mean, technically, I think the ground is beneath us somewhere, but...
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, contact Cardiff radar 125.850, bye-bye.
125.850, Golf Papa Charlie, thank you. 850. Cardiff radar, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, Brecon 1 X-ray departure, currently 4,000 feet, tracking towards the Brecon VOR.
Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, Cardiff radar, hello, leaving controlled airspace in 3.5 miles, outside will be a deconfliction service.
Deconfliction service outside controlled airspace, Golf Papa Charlie. So what you're seeing there is he's off from, because I'm going outside of controlled airspace, which is like, it ends about here at my altitude, I'm going into class Golf, uncontrolled airspace, so it's just like a best endeavours rather, where they try and deconflict you with other traffic by giving you a vector this way, him a vector that way. But I'm not under radar control, so I can still fly where I like. Where are you, Sean? What was I doing here? I was doing something very important looking here. Cardiff, I want. Oh, well, obviously it'll be E. Nope. G. That's G for gnome. F for Philharmonic Orchestra. Oh! No. Not Haverfordwest, Cardiff. Enter, accept, and if I... Oh shit, there. If I just do that, and then go back to my route, it's going to give me a distance of 117. That's not right. DTK, no, I need... What? What's happened to my... No! Well... Well, never mind that. I'll do that in a minute. It doesn't matter, does it? Oh, Bendy's here! Sorry, Beam, I'm not sure my internet's coping with the 1080p at the moment. I'll have to go. Oh, no! Thanks, Bendy. Ask them for a 9-line. I'll ask them for a 9-line.
Golf Papa Charlie, confirm your intentions after leaving Brecon.
Wouldn't you like to know? After Brecon, intend to route towards Cardiff, and then we'll take some sort of approach procedure. Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, roger, after Brecon, you leave Brecon on a heading of 170 degrees.
Roger, we'll leave on a heading of 170 degrees, Golf Papa Charlie. Excellent. So what he's saying is, when you get to Brecon, I'll fly past it, and then I'll probably turn right and just do like a turn like this, and then come out 170, which will be... He said a heading. I wonder if he means a bearing, like a course. Anyway, 170 I'll track out. No, he did say heading. Anyway, I'm not going to listen to him. I'm just going to go 170, which is there, and then that'll sort of put me in line for the ILS. He'll probably give me a radar vectored ILS. Oh, this is pretty though, isn't it? I'll tell you what I should do is I should put Brecon in. So B. Why didn't this work last time? C. I hate these things. Give me a DME, please. N. Right. VOR. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to put in. Accept. And then C. Oh God. No, not C. E for even more things going wrong. G for Gnostic. F for the fire trucks I will inevitably need on landing. And F for the flippin' Welsh rata again. Why does it keep wanting to take me to BKY? I don't know where that is. I don't know who that is. Do I know them? Oh, look at that. That's Newport. Sure not. This is Newport. This is where we live. I think that's Newport. Yes. No, that's not Newport. Silly me. Newport's that way. That's Newport. There's the river there, that dark spot. And I tell you what, at night this looks exactly real. This looks just like what it really does at night. So that's Cardiff. Of course it is. Looks like a shithole. Sean, that's not the right attitude, is it? Now come on. I'm trying to get Special K to visit me, and ooh, we're going to hyperspace. Punch it, Chewie. Oh, you guys, you've made me miss my radial. See how the line is to the right? That's telling me that the radial to go to the VOR on this course, 329, is to my right. So I need to go to the right to catch it. I was too busy blabbing. It's not too far out though. I'll just take a 15. Oh, actually no, just 10 degrees. There's a lot of crosswind, so that will start to move. In fact, look, you can see it coming in now. Look, it's starting to move back to centre. If I stop moving, see it moving there. Don't know how well you can see that. It's just coming in. It's raining. Visit me only with sunshine, but then you'll never visit me. I live in Wales. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be very clever and take 329 on my heading, and the wind will push me in. Just like Special K pushes me in when we have our special time together. You feel the dark. Look, it's not always dark. Yeah, it was sunny 2 days ago. So can you visit me 2 days ago, Mr. K, and then that'll be sorted. What was I doing? I was doing something very important. You've distracted me again. Now if I... Can I save this? Is this a thing I can, like, save? If I...
Very good evening, Cardiff Tower. This is easy 2511 at
right.
4,000 feet,
Brecon.
4 miles from Delta 149 Tango.
Oh, hang on. DTK is not a waypoint, is it?
2511,
I'm an idiot.
Cardiff radar, hello, climb, flight level 150.
Right. That is now the distance to
Flying
Brecon,
to
9 miles.
flight level 150, easy 2511.
Okay, we need to come this way a little bit, because we're just going past it again. I want that to be moving to the right. Still moving left. Move right, you swine. Move right. Still moving left. Okay, this is quite a crosswind we have here. Go right, you know you want to. Look how close I can look. I can't look this closely in the real aircraft. Kemble Airport. Oh, Kemble is here, Shornock. So, are you watching? Let me put the normal. So, here's Cardiff. There's Newport. Shit, no, I don't even know when Newport is. Here.
9925, heading 260, passing 4,700,
yes, sorry. Newport's up there. Bristol's there.
Lufthansa 9925, is... Cardiff radar, hello, descend altitude 2,200 feet on your present heading,
there.
clear for the ILS. The NDB DMA approach, runway 30.
There's Kemble. There's Kemble.
Lufthansa 925,
so just to give you a picture, Cardiff's there, Newport's there, Bristol's here.
NDB DMA approach, runway 30.
Kemble's up there, look. It's just south of Gloucester. Sort of southeast of Gloucester. Gloucester's up there. And Kemble's just down there. It's a really nice airfield, Kemble. It's got a restaurant, but it's never been open. Because just after I passed my PPL, it lost its roof. Nothing to do with me, despite what you may think. You're at Arusha. Turn back through. What? What are you on about?
Good evening, Cardiff radar. Topjet 787, flight level 160.
Topjet 787, Cardiff radar, hello, Bristol landing runway 27.
Right, that's looking
flight level 150.
pretty good. That's just slowly coming in, but that's what I want.
Landing 27.
That's great. I mustn't let my tea go cold. That would be disastrous. I If you're about to land there, Sean, I highly recommend the restaurant. What's it called? Is it the AV8 restaurant? As in Alpha Victor 8. I think it's an AV8 one. A few airfields have AV8 restaurants. But if it's not, anyway, it's got a jet fighter parked outside of it, and an old Red Arrows plane just outside the tower. It's a really nice airport.
787 to 7 flight level 110.
7 flight level 110 to 787.
If you were on VATSIM, Sean,
2511, contact London
I
Control,
could see you on the map, and I'd be able to direct you in.
Goodbye.
If you did want to speak to air traffic control, you could just fly
Contact London
VFR.
on 126.075, easy 2511. Thank you very much, good night.
Do you think I'm going to beat this guy to the Brecon? He looks like he's on a Brecon departure as well. I think I'll beat him, I'm so much closer. I won't be able to actually show you the VOR itself. The beacon, because it's so dark, you probably won't see it. I don't think they're lit. They might be lit, but I don't think they are. I'm not sure, if I'm honest. Oops. We're slipping to the right again. Hyperspace. Oh, what a lovely clear bit of sky this is. Shame about the rain, but look at that. It's not too bad, you know. It's not too bumpy at all. I'd love to be able to do this real flying, like sort of streamer flight, but actually maybe that's a stupid idea. Well, well, well.
Contact 787 to 7 flight level 90.
7 flight level 90 to 787.
Oh, we're just going overhead of Brecon. It's there, so in a moment that's going to flip out. That's going to freak out and go, what? Because we're just about to go overhead the beacon. So it's moving now quite rapidly.
25, establish final approach track runway 30.
But we don't chase it, we just leave it go. And then I'm going to start my timer.
Lufthansa 99025, contact Cardiff Tower,
Now it's saying from.
13.
So it
3.1.
might start
Goodbye.
to actually come back in. There we go.
133.1 Lufthansa 9925, goodbye.
I'm just going to leave it a good. Normally you'd leave it a minute, but yeah, okay, I'll leave it a minute. And then I want to come out 170, which is what am I looking at that for? This area here. So if I turn right, I should be able to catch that. These high clouds of rain. Well, I mean, yeah, I am at the freezing level, so it's likely to be snow. Actually, this. You can get rain at higher altitudes. Normally, it or sometimes I suppose it doesn't reach the ground.
125.650. Goodbye.
German pilot in the Lufthansa, was it?
787.
Oh, Mr. K, your message about the German pilot got picked up by the auto mod. Oh, you weren't allowed to say the word German. It's because you had the word German in there. Right, oh god, that's been 90 seconds. Right, let's make this turn now. I'll just get the turn going on the old auto box. And I want to go, I went the wrong way then, anyway, 170. A course of 1702, and then from, so I'll leave this as it is, we'll fly overhead the beacon, it'll be centralised, and it'll go whoop off to one side, and then it'll come back, and then I'll follow it then, 170, and I'll talk to Cardiff radar.
Cardiff, good evening, Private Wings 37 Tango, just reaching 3,500 feet, heading 260.
Private Wings 37 Tango, Cardiff radar, hello, on that heading, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, and when you're established on the localizer, Runway 30, you may descend
I
to
could have
the
practiced the procedure turn when you turn.
Runway 37 Tango.
Oh, what is it? 80 degrees one way,
2,500 feet, and then establish on the localizer
260 degrees the other.
2,200 feet.
It's a German, Mr. K. Can you hear his voice? He's very German. I can't believe how German he is. Oh, it's got rid of my waypoint. Oh no. I can't believe how German you are. You are very, very German. I can say it in German, see? Yeah. Let's hope that the Twitch auto mod is not Polish. Starts getting nervous. So I am offsetting my heading 30 degrees to try and catch this. Here it comes. Shouldn't be too long now. When that gets to about 4 minutes, we'll probably be almost overhead the beacon again. That's coming in nicely. Don't want to overshoot it, which I might do. But we're very close to the beacon now, so small adjustments make a big difference to this. It's not too critical, I just want to get onto the beacon. So let's just turn this way a little bit. I'm going to chase it round and round, but there's 170, so let's...
Private Wings 37 Tango, establish localizer runway 30.
Private 37 Tango, contact Cardiff radar, correction Cardiff Tower 133.1, goodbye.
That's a good point, let's get my next
1 Private Wings 37 Tango.
frequency dialed in, 133.1. Oops, hello. Oh no.
Good evening, Cardiff radar, top jet 134, passing through now, flight level 70 for
Decimal.
100.
Top jet 134, Cardiff radar, hello, climb flight level 150.
These
Flight
knobs
level
in
150.
real life, they're so satisfying to click around. Proper heavy and like click click click. It's nice. Have to get a real one day. Okay, so may have missed that, but it went from to to from, which means we're now going away from the beacon, and it flipped out because we lost the signal as we went overhead. Now we're back on it, and it's showing us where the beam is, where the radial is in relation to us. So it's just off to our right. So if I go off to the right, see on the screen the Brecon VOR there is coming out. Right, I'll speak to Cardiff radar. Real life pilot sounds like with my old colleagues, yes. These people do take it very seriously though, don't they? Maybe he's just very good being a simulation pilot, I don't know. Cardiff radar, Golf Papa Charlie, tracking outbound Brecon VOR, radial 170.
Golf Papa Charlie, roger.
120 Zulu. Automatic.
Why did that click on? Say again for Golf Papa Charlie.
Roger.
Golf Papa Charlie. Oh, I just got a message. Twitch is currently experiencing issues with going live. Oh no. Refuel Shonok, I'm not sure if I'm honest. Yeah, I think you're right, Mr. K. Twitch is having issues, unfortunately. I don't think it's me dropping any frames or anything. I think my internet and my PC is
134,
okay.
contact London Control 126.075. Good evening.
Oh dear.
126.075. Have a good one. Happy Friday.
So we're still on this radial. That's nice. That's nice and centralised. Look at that. Bloody marvellous. See, with the sim, you can get so exact. You can just zoom in and go, oh look, it's moving to the right slightly. Therefore, if I turn 1 degree to the right, but when I'm hand flying in real life, that's not really.
It was 319.
This thing wiggles everywhere.
Cardiff High report passing altitude.
Passing 39. It was 319.
It was 319. Roger, maintain.
It does in the aircraft I fly anyway. Perhaps that's
Reaching.
more of a me problem. So there's our destination, EGFF. I will admit that this system's quite handy actually. This is
Golf Papa Charlie, looking for an instrument approach, or would you like to switch to VFR close to the field?
Would like an instrument approach, Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, Roger. There might be a slight delay. Got a few big jets inbound, so it might be quicker if you wanted to go to VFR just to offer it to you.
Roger. I could take up the NTB hold if you like, Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, that probably actually caused more problems than it solved, unfortunately, given the holds above the airfield. It caused a few obstructions.
Oh, God. Roger, Golf Papa Charlie. Fair enough. In fairness, in real life, when I'm in the hold, it goes as low as 4,000 feet, but sometimes they do bump us up when the airways are, are getting a bit busy, and I guess they might have to send an airliner up into the hold, and they want them below us because they want to get them down first. So I guess what he says makes sense. What we can do is listen to the ATIS at Cardiff. Oh no, it's not online. Well, never mind.
Cardiff approach, good evening, Beeline 361 with you, descending 3,500 feet, heading 280.
Beeline 361 Cardiff radar, hello, on your present heading, when established on the localizer, runway 30, descend
OMG, what's OMG? Mr. K?
Establish localizer, runway 30, Beeline 361.
French pilots? Mr. K, you can't be saying that. What about German pilots? I mean, Germany once had a lot of very good pilots, but unfortunately, a lot of their remains are at the bottom of the channel now. So you haven't got many good sort of pilot genes left, I would say. I mean, one might say that if one wanted to, you know, be offensive. On the other hand, you are absolutely right. What's that? 186, 187. Whoops. If I move this bug, that's gonna. Hang on a minute. There. There we go. That's one way of doing it. Better dead than French. Oh, Mr. K, what are you like? Just trimming my altitude very precisely. It's very smooth air up here. It's suspiciously
Golf Papa
smooth.
Charlie, if you can climb to 5,000 feet, I can give you the hold of the Charlie Delta Foxtrot for the procedure.
Roger, we'll climb to 5,000 feet, Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, Roger, in that case, route direct now, Charlie Delta Foxtrot, considering control airspace, on track Charlie Delta Foxtrot, climbing to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH is 9.95 hectopascals.
Navigate directly to Charlie Delta Foxtrot, QNH 995, climbing to 5,000, Golf Papa Charlie. I didn't get the frequency.
And Golf Papa Charlie, up par, you got 2 miles to enter control airspace, there'll be a radar control service inside.
Radar control service inside, controlled airspace, Golf Papa Charlie. 388. I should have got this ready. Oh, it's there ready. While we're identifying it, we will just turn towards it. Charlie, Delta, Foxtrot. I always remember Foxtrot. Beep, 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 beep. Because it sounds like Fetcher, Fireman. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's not very good. Fetcher, Fireman. And Cardiff radar, Golf Papa Charlie, just to confirm, left-hand holds at the Charlie Delta Foxtrot. It's left-hand in real life, you see, but I don't know whether they do it in Simland. So let's get some more power for this climb, shall we? I don't want to stall out. Come on now, guys.
Golf Papa Charlie, the inbound course is
298.
the opposite of 118 degrees.
298, Golf Papa Charlie.
The maths on that one.
It's 298.
Golf Papa Charlie, your inbound course is 298 degrees, left-hand turns. If you can make it less than 1 minute legs, that'll make my life a lot easier.
Roger, inbound course 298 and less than 1 minute legs. Golf Papa Charlie. Not a
Airbus
problem.
319, leave Brecon, heading
What I need to
170
do
degrees.
is get used to adjusting this. I do this in real life as well. I miss. Like, I'll write down the QNH and fly along for like 2 more minutes and be
Beeline
like, oh shit,
361,
I've
contact
put the
Cardiff Tower now,
QNH
133.1. Goodbye.
Cardiff Tower to 133.1. Thank you for the control. Bye bye, Beeline 365.
Let me get on to altitude.
Do you want that as left or right turn to 170?
Left turn, please.
Left to 170, left to 1.
Right, that's my altitude, 5,000 feet. This is going to be so easy with autopilot. Right, 298. Let's call that 300. That's there.
Good evening, hello, 6.5
Left turn. So to the right we have an angle of 70 degrees. That takes us to 010. That would have been.
Helimed 67 Alpha Cardiff radar, pass your details.
And
hello,
this section will be.
EC135 just lifted
I wish they
south
stopped
of
talking.
Langland Reservoir.
This section will be a direct join, so I can
southeast
just
of
do a
Brecon,
direct join
routing westbound towards Morrington
onto the
Hospital.
turns.
With
So
2,000 feet,
300,
996 at cruise,
120
995
effectively.
Pascals.
It doesn't make much difference in this kind of wind.
Helimed
Anyway.
67 Alpha Squawk 3604.
So I'm just tracking into the
Squawk
ADF.
3604, Helimed
We're
6.5.
5.8 miles
Golf Papa
out.
Charlie report taking up the hold.
We'll report taking up the hold. Golf Papa Charlie. I'm a lot more confident doing this hold here because I've done it a lot at Cardiff. I think when I was flying Manchester to Luton I was like, I don't know where I am. Who are you? But I'm a lot more confident doing stuff around Cardiff. Just double check that I've done that right now and just looking. That's the inbound course there, 300 say. Left hand turn, so it's 110 degree arc to the left, so that makes it 190 there.
Helimed 67
And it's a
Alpha
70
identified
degree arc to the
approximately
right, so it shakes at
7.1 miles
010,
southeast
and I'm
of Brecon.
coming from
Traffic service
about
down traffic to effect.
040, so this
In
is
an area implementing your own
that's
terrain
teardrop,
clearance,
and that's parallel.
The
So we're
Cotswold
going to do a
degree temperature
direct
is
turn
993
onto 120
hectopascal.
once we're above the beacon.
Thanks so
Slip
much,
to the
traffic
right, so
service down at
let's
traffic, take the right terrain clearance, the Cotswold 993, Helimed
lay off
6.5.
slight to the right. I'm not sure what the wind is. Something like 260. It was
Airbus
260 on the
Industry
ground.
319 approximately 32 miles to touchdown,
So it's
runway
probably
30
something like
descend,
270 or something.
altitude 5,000 feet, QNH, Cardiff 994 hectopascals.
5,994.
Just want to watch, not necessarily where it's pointing, but the rate at which it's changing. And if it's moving left, it means I need
Cardiff approach,
to
good evening.
turn left.
221
If
with
it's
you,
moving right, I need to
descending 5,500
turn right
feet
a bit more
for
until it stops
3,500
moving.
feet.
And
We're
that
on
means that
heading
it's at a
for
constant
vectors,
bearing.
70,
It's pretty good at the minute. So
Easy 221,
For the wind drift,
Cardiff
that's about
radar,
right.
hello, fly heading 275, send altitude 2,500 feet, and on that
2.8
heading,
miles to go.
when established on the localizer, runway 30,
Oh, and of course with
descend
X-Plane,
to glide
it
path.
draws these trails for you, so you'll be able to see how messy my holds
turn
are.
right heading 275.
So we're basically going to come in, turn onto 120, which is like
we are
this.
inbound for the localizer, runway
There.
30.
For, he said less than a minute, so we'll do, I don't know, 45 minute legs, 45 second legs, and then a turn back in, and then we'll get it all lined up then on that initial turn.
Ryanair
and
1,
then we'll do
Charlie
a nice
Romeo,
oval hold.
Cardiff radar, hello, expect you climb to 6,000 feet, fly heading 260 degrees.
So how's my arrow? Is it still pointing? Yeah, it's about, this is about right. So I'm like, getting about 5 degrees drift is what this is telling me.
Airbus 319, descend altitude 4,500
Of course I am going
feet.
very quickly, so I'm going to reduce power, because I had the power for the climb, didn't I? Just reduce power a little bit.
Ryanair 1, Charlie Romeo, thanks for your
Slow us
assistance. Resume my
down.
navigation direct X more,
Which
climb
means
now,
we're going to
flight level
probably drift a bit more
150.
now.
Zoom in navigation direct, take small climb now.
Anyway, any minute now this will start to fall, so we're just going to
Airbus
let this fall.
319, flight heading 125.
And then I'll turn on to 120. Come on. Let's get, there we are, it's just starting to go now. It'll get faster and faster. When it gets to about 90 degrees, that means the beacon is literally just off to our left. We're almost above it. See how it's moving quicker and quicker and quicker. We're almost on top of it now. And there she goes. Timber! And we'll just start a nice gentle turn onto 1. It should be 118, but
Easy 221, maintain
Makes no
speed
difference.
170 knots or greater until 8 DME.
Maintain 170 knots or greater
my
until 8
revs don't fall
DME.
too low. I want enough power to keep flying. 90 knots is fine. That's fine for the hold.
Airbus 319, descend altitude
Once we're
3,500
on
feet,
our
speed
heading,
220 knots
I'll
or less.
reset this timer.
3,500.
Oh, actually, 120. Tell a lie. We're going to do 130 because of the wind. We'll just see what that's like. Might need to increase that a little bit. In fact, let's go 15 degrees off there. Because for the outbound leg, you correct for the wind and then you times that by 3 for reasons that are really boring and doesn't matter. But so I'll just do 45-minute legs. Now I've got to tell him established in the hold. Cardiff radar established in the hold. Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, roger. Estimated delay, probably about 15 to 20 minutes at the moment. We might have a gap shortly.
15 minutes sounds ideal. Golf Papa Charlie.
Cardiff radar easy 221.
That's 45 seconds, so we're starting our turn now back on to the
221, roger. Airbus 319, flight heading 180 degrees.
which will be somewhere in the region of probably 290, something like that. But we basically just follow this arrow now. We're going to turn back towards it, just get that on our nose, and then correct a single correction for wind. And we should really be timing this, I suppose. You want about 3 seconds per 10 degrees, roughly.
Airbus 319, speed 180 knots.
That's about it. It should be a rate 1 turn, which is used for instrument procedures. I'll just slow down, but there's no
Easy 221, maintain speed 160 knots until 40 me.
Yes, apparently, Mr. K.
Maintain speed 160 knots until 40 ME, easy 221.
Just going to continue the turn. And here we are. Can you see the start of the oval
Cardiff
pattern?
radar, good evening, JCB 455 with you.
Around here, now we're starting a turn. And we're just going to turn in. The first one's always a little bit messy.
JCB 455, Cardiff radar,
eventually
Bristol
it
landing
gets
runway
established
27,
in a
descent
nice
flight level 150.
hold.
7 flight level 150, JCB 455.
Rhino 1, Charlie Romeo,
I'm going to give it
contact London Control
5
126
degrees
decimal
of wind
075,
correction and see
goodbye.
where we are. Well, first of all, we just need to get onto the beacon for this leg.
075 Rhino 1 Charlie Romeo, but we'll have a good night.
Airbus 319, turn right heading 250 degrees.
Right, 250, Airbus 319.
Right, so the beacon is ahead of us now. We're quite a way off, so let's give it
Cardiff, good evening, easy 127,
quite a bit of drift correction.
climbing for 6,000. Easy 127 Papa, Cardiff radar, hello, climb now, flight level 90.
So I want that to stay where it is there,
flight level
roughly.
90, easy 127 Papa.
Oh Jesus, that guy's microphone is interesting. Is that falling? Yes, it is falling, look, so I don't want it to fall.
Easy 221, call tower 133 decimal 1, good evening.
This over just a little bit.
Contact tower on 133 decimal 1, thank you very much, easy 221.
That's better. With the wind, we're just tracking. Well, you can see the angle of the aircraft compared to the flight plan, flight path. We're just sort of going to the right slightly. So the beacon is, as the arrow says, to our right. It's also falling a bit more than I thought, so let's just take that back in. Take it right a bit more. I don't want it to fall either way, really. I can avoid it.
Cardiff radar, hello, Seabird 21 Echo Delta with you. Currently passing 5,700.
We're almost on top of the beacon, so at this point,
3,500.
you just sort of let it fall.
21 Echo Delta, Cardiff radar, hello, descent altitude
90
2,500 feet, report established on the localizer, runway 30.
So back to our 120 leg. Well, technically 118, but whatever, 120. I said I would give it 5 degrees drift, so with the outbound leg we times by 3, so we give it 15 degrees. So about 135.
Airbus 319, does that satisfy the descent requirements?
And then we'll start our timer on the outbound.
Airbus 3919, roger.
Check
Easy
the
127 Papa, I'll climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, easy 127
So we're
Papa.
not worried about this anymore. We're just going to follow a track outbound. And getting there.
Beaver 21 Echo Delta, speed 160
do, start
knots
the timer.
or less until 4 DME.
160 till 4 DME, sorry about the speed
Pitot heat
increase
is
there.
on. Yes. Fuel pump, let's have that on because I'll stick the strobes on. No, that was a bad idea, stick them off. So we're going to do a 45-minute leg.
Airbus 319, resume normal speed.
And I've got no way of correcting really. I don't like this isn't giving me any good information at all.
Normal speed 319.
So on the outbound leg you've got no way of really correcting. Obviously we can cheat and explain. So this is our new now established whole pattern. It'll be a longer turn there and probably a shorter turn here.
Golf Papa Charlie, I can take you, I've got a gap now, if you can come straight out of the hole from your current position.
Do you mind if I do a few more holds, Golf Papa Charlie?
Golf Papa Charlie, by all means.
Golf Papa Charlie. So that was our 45 seconds up.
Anyway, 67L3,
late,
altitude,
but,
the terrain responsibility is now mine, so I'll
I'm just
be
going to turn back onto the beacon now. That's our inbound. That's our outbound leg. It's probably a bit long, so we probably should have been about there or something. But and ideally, it's going to be a slightly bigger turn, so more like this. It's going to take us in on 300 if my wind correction was right, which it looks like it might be. But I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see.
GCB 455, descent flight level 110, we're Cardiff landing runway 30.
So that's the heading. So 5 degrees off.
JCB 455, descent flight level 110, Cardiff landing runway 30.
Descend flight level 110, runway 30 news, JCB 455.
I'm only talking to talk myself through this, by the way.
Contact London Control,
In case you're wondering who I'm talking to.
Goodbye.
It's just from the
126,075, easy 127 Papa.
that's pretty good, look. So with wind
ET 1
correction,
Echo Delta 3 speed.
it should be just to the right. It's not quite enough.
Speed 2 Echo Delta.
ET 1 Echo Delta, contact tower 133.1.
Down.
Good evening.
There we are.
133.1.
So because that didn't quite go to the right hand side to equal my wind
JCB
drift,
455,
that's telling me that
descent
on my
flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, JCB 455.
on my outbound, my wind correction wasn't quite enough. That's what that's telling me. So instead of 5 degrees, it must be more like. It's not too far out. Let's just say, I don't know. Well, let's try 10 degrees next time. Times by 3, that's 30 degrees. So we'll take 30 degrees off for wind correction on the outbound leg. I'm just watching the way it's moving. I don't want it going in or out, really. I think it's coming in slightly, isn't it? Yeah, so just a few more clicks to the left. See how that's moving. Obviously it's going right now because we're turning left.
127 Papa, contact London Control, 126.0.
Oh, now this is falling now, so that's fallen. So we're over the beacon. Turn outbound. So here's our heading. I said 30 degrees this time, so let's do 150, which is the maximum correction you can do in a hole, is 30 degrees. And then we'll just see what that turns out. So the last one, you can see it like there's a nice tight turn here because the wind is pushing us this way, so it's tightening the turn up for us. And then the correction wasn't quite enough. I should have perhaps been more like this, which meant I ended up a little bit sort of out here, and I had to kind of correct. It should have been more like that, maybe.
JCB 455,
But that's okay.
160 degrees.
So 150. We'll start the timer when this starts leveling out like that. There we go. That'll do. Start the timer. 45 seconds. Speed is okay. At this point we'd like check fuel and stuff and change tanks, but we don't have to do that in this. The changing tanks, I mean. Obviously you need to check fuel. There's no need to change tanks because it's an aircraft that can feed off both fuel tanks.
GTB 455, you got around 34 miles to touchdown, runway 30, descend altitude.
So that was our last heading, 135, and it wasn't enough, so 150 might be too much, but we can just take it off if it is on the next hold. So here it comes, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and there's our turn. It's very slow at beginning the turn, this, isn't it? But I suppose that's alright. This is so. I wish I had autopilot on, like the actual aircraft I fly. This is so much easier. Some aircraft have a hold button. You just press, like you just go, click, hold. I wonder if this one does it. Maybe that one is reverse course or something. I don't know. But yeah, so some aircraft you can just set it with what the inbound course and stuff is and whatever, and it'll just do a hold for you automatically. Hand flying is a lot more challenging. So we estimated wind drift was 10 degrees on the last one, so let's take this round to 290, so it would be 300 as our inbound course, 290 would be what I'm guessing now the wind drift is. So when that's there, the beacon should be 10 degrees off our nose to the right. So we'll see when this turn finishes where this is. Wasn't quite far enough last time. Oh, it's not going to be far off. Not far off. Look, it's a bit more than 10 degrees. So we corrected a little bit too much on that last turn, but it wasn't far out. Literally, that's hardly anything. 5 degrees out we were. So it's not quite 10 degree drift. You'll see now that this arrow, if I left it here.
Charlie, I've got a gap now for you if you'd like to exit the hole at about 2 or 3 minutes time.
Roger, 3 minutes time sounds about right. Golf Papa Charlie.
Golf Papa Charlie, Roger. It'll be one more leg and then I'll take you after that.
Roger, I'll report beacon outbound. Golf Papa Charlie. Okay, so we'll only get one more leg to practice this, but so that was our last one. You can see it's better than the other one, but in between the two is ideal. So there, that sounds like that would be the best one. See if we've passed to the left of the beacon. So the correction was too much.
JTB 455 report.
So we went to 150 and that was too much.
Slow down, JTB 455.
So
but, yeah, we're up
what we'll do is we did 135 and that wasn't enough. We'll do 145 and just see what that pans up. But he's going to want to take us out the hole by the sounds of it anyway. I love doing MDB holes. They're so much fun. People don't learn how to, well, they do learn about them, but they don't do them so much these days.
Left 10 degrees, was that?
Negative right 180.
And I was late with my
Right 180 degrees.
my turn there. I should have started the turn there, but it shouldn't matter too much. So what I'm expecting on this one is for... Oh no. Descend 4,500 feet, Golf Papa Charlie. No, he's going to take us out of my beautiful holds. Okay, let's just accelerate slightly so I have plenty of airspeed. Too much airspeed never killed any... Well, maybe it did, but not enough airspeed kills more people. But you can see this is crisscrossing, so our last one was there, wasn't it? You can see by the end of this leg, we would have ended up about there, maybe? Which means we'll start the turn and would be there, pretty much. So that would have then set us up perfectly to be on the inbound leg. Perfect. So there we are, just crossing over. If the start of the turn was better, we might have crossed over a little bit nicer, but oh well, it's much of a muchness anyway.
Golf Papa Charlie, descent altitude 2,200 feet. Turn complete.
Descend at 2,200 feet, report base turn complete. Golf Papa Charlie. 2,200. I wish I could bug an altitude. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So we are descending with a instrument procedure that I don't have the plate for in front of me, so that's responsible. We're going way too fast. Slow that down. Don't need to be going that fast. So what he's going to do now is we're extending this leg, which is how you do this procedure. You extend it to, I think, oh God, I forget now, something like 8 miles. I don't have a DME in here. But something like 8 miles, and then you start a turn, and then you end up pretty much in line with the ILS. Let's just make sure I have the ILS on here. 110.7.
Localizer established 30, JCB 455.
JCB 455, roger, contact Cardiff Tower 133.1, goodbye.
133.1, JCB 455, thank you, have a good evening.
Yes, I don't know W. That was A. I didn't quite get, forgot what W was. You know, let's, should we try hand flying this?
Element 67L3, current position, my radar service is now terminates, squawk security frequency change, please. Good evening.
Element 67 for Roger, we're just letting down actually at the hospital, we'll call you when lifting, service terminates. We'll call you in about 5 minutes.
Descend faster.
Element 67L, roger that.
If I had a DME, I could tell how far away I was, how far we had to go, and then from that, you calculate your descent rate, which is fun. But it's definitely faster than this, so let's just cut the power and just slam her down. I wouldn't ever do this in real life. This is very dangerous. Flying towards the ocean at night. What I want though is... Can I turn that on? Yes. Shouldn't be any more clouds now.
Spirit 2 and Alpha Cardiff radar.
Spirit 2 and Alpha, go ahead.
Okay, that's 3,000 feet coming
Spirit 2
up.
and
We'll start the
Alpha,
turn.
now, flight level 150.
We've got our ILS identified. So we're just going below the glide slope. That might be a false glide slope, mine, because we're off to the side. It might not be accurate out here. But as we swing around now, let's swing around this way and catch the ILS there, look. 2,200 feet. I think, is it 2,200? I thought it was 1,600 for Cardiff. I could be wrong. 995, QNH we're on 995. Okay, there is 2,200. Oh, don't climb. No, just hold it steady. Hold it steady. And the base turn here is going to be about, I think it's, I forget now, 330, so something like that, to intercept
2 and Alpha, contact London Control, frequency
you're descending, beanbag, don't do that. That's silly. There's the runway there, just caught a glimpse of it.
Good night.
Base turn complete, Golf Papa Charlie. It says here we're on the glide slope.
Golf Papa Charlie, contact Cardiff Tower now 133.1, goodbye.
133.1, Golf Papa Charlie. Cardiff Tower, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, base turn complete for the ILS procedure.
Golf Papa Charlie, correction, Golf Bravo Oscar Papa Charlie, Cardiff Tower, hello, continue approach, runway 30.
Continue approach for runway, did you say 33, Golf Papa Charlie? It's 30.
Runway 30.
Roger, runway 30, Golf Papa Charlie. Just keep a nice speed of 80 knots. Try and hold my altitude, although I think this is too high. I'm fairly sure 2,200 isn't the altitude you intercept the ILS at. I think it's 1,600. Tower, Golf Papa Charlie, I think I'm above the glide slope, so I'm descending to 1,600 feet. Case 3 recovery.
Sorry, say again.
Golf Papa Charlie is descending to 1,600 feet to pick up the glide slope.
Roger. JCB 455, runway vacated.
There it comes. It comes in rather quickly, I
JCB
find.
455, Roger, welcome to Cardiff, taxi stand 13 via
Because it's
Bravo.
more sensitive than when it's in VOR mode.
Stand 13 via Bravo. Thank you.
I forgot what it is now. I think each dot on a VOR instrument is...
444, surface winds,
Oh god.
240 degrees, 15
2
knots.
degrees, is it? And it's half a degree on an ILS, something like that. So we're on centre line, 80 knots. But right, that is centre line there. But we're way above the glide slope. I think we should have been at 1,600 if I remember rightly. That's okay. If I just cut power, bring the speed back, let's raise the nose to bring the speed back a little bit. Just moving off centre line, let's keep that centre line and get 2 stages of flaps in. Oh, the nose likes to pitch up at that point. 70 knots approach speed. And we can descend now quite rapidly. Doesn't look like we're moving, does it? Looks almost like we're just floating. We are definitely moving, slowly but surely. Oh, I've missed the glide slope. I'm too busy faffing.
Golf, Papa Charlie, surface winds 240 degrees, 15 knots, runway 30, clear to land.
15 knots, that is stiff. Clear to land, Golf Papa Charlie. No, below the glide slope because I'm a moron. What do you say? 24015 knots. That's 60 degrees off, 15 knots. That is rather stiff. Not. I don't think we're out of limits of the aircraft, though. I think that's okay.
Speedbird 444, contact Cardiff radar 125.
Of course, in real life, you'd want to actually check that.
850, goodbye.
Okay, we're on glide slope. We're on centre line, just about.
Speedbird 444.
Frequency is, well, it's Cardiff radar 125.
I can't see some of the approach lights. Why is that? There's trees in the way. Okay, for the real approach lights, the trees are not in the way.
Correct.
I can confirm they are not in the way on the real approach. That would be very dangerous. And you can certainly see why. Have I turned all my switches on? No. Yes, I have. Good. Oh my god. Half of these jolts are not the wind, actually, they're me. Okay, that's good. We're descending and the crosswind is getting, feels like it's getting slightly less now. Not much, but slightly. Definitely got my landing light on this time. Cross your fingers for a 3-wire, Mr. K. And I'm just sort of going over to visual now. We don't need the ILS anymore. There's the runway. Obviously, we've seen the runway for a long time, but now I'm going to tilt the aircraft, kick it straight with rudder. Not quite yet. Now, 60 knots. That's good. Cut power. Nice flare. Touch down the left wheel. Followed by the right wheel. I don't think that would have been a particularly soft touchdown, but not too bad. I'm going to hold that centre line. There we go. I didn't even have all my flaps in. That was silly, wasn't it? Can I vacate left? Shall I vacate left at hotel, Golf Papa Charlie?
Oh, Golf Papa Charlie, yeah, sorry, AFM, vacate left, hotel, taxi to the maintenance area, good evening.
Vacate left, hotel, taxi to the maintenance area, Golf Papa Charlie. Oh, that's cool. He did a little click of his transmit button, which is what the real controllers do sometimes. And what we do in real life is stop here, just past the stop sign. Get my brakes on, and this is where we stick all our stuff off. The pitot heat, strobe lights can go off, fuel pump can go off. You could lean it for taxi, I suppose. Set 1,000 first. Lean it a little bit for taxi, and transponder to standby, and then brakes off. And then I normally actually park it just here on the left. This is where my flight school keeps their planes. Oh, come on. Literally just here. Just the other side of this white line. There's a little hut there. Not quite sure what's in that hut. That might be in real life where the NDB equipment is. I don't know. And it's about here, facing that bit of grass there, which I accidentally once taxied onto when I shoot. Oh, I didn't see that, Mr. K. This plane doesn't need a chute to land. It's so draggy when it's on the floor. Yeah, I once started up an aircraft and the brakes weren't set properly, and I didn't notice. I was head down, started up, looked up, and I was almost on the grass. I'd gone all the way from back here, all the way across with my head down. That could have been very bad. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened to me. It couldn't possibly happen to me. Set 1,000. And then shut down procedure. But who's got time for that? That's just so boring. Oh, well, that was fun. That was a nice little jolly, that. A couple of holes, they weren't perfect, but I think considering the wind, yeah, the entry was a bit funky, but that's just the way it goes. Yeah, I think those two holes were okay. And then ILS procedure, then no, it was all right. Yeah, across to Bristol, up to Brecon. Yeah, I'm chuffed with that. What a lot of fun that was, and VATSIM has made it even well, it's brought it to life, isn't it? Excellent. Excellent stuff. Right. Shut it down. Although technically that would be on until shut down, wouldn't it?
Sky 6304 Cardiff Tower, hello, surface winds 240 degrees 15 knots from a 30, clear to land.
Clear to run, runway 30, Sky 6004.
Beacon off. Excellent. Oh, there we are. No problem, Mr. K. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure. This is the point where all the lights are off and it's dark and you can't see anything. And then you realise on your checklist you haven't taken down the tacho to put into the tech log, and you can't see it now because everything's pitch black. So you've got to either start up the electrics. This is all very nice, but this normally isn't lit up. There's normally a switch that says, oh, I suppose there's avionics there. Would that be? No, that's literally just your avionics. Okay. There's a instrument light button, and it's always off. You can guarantee it'll be off, and you'll go, oh shit, okay, let's turn on the power then, and you've turned it off, and you've got to then find that button, put it on again, and then you can read the tacho. Pain in the, or even worse, it's cold and dark, and it's absolutely tipping down with the rain. So you get out of the aircraft, and you go, right, off I go, and you go all the way to the building over there, which is, it's a lot taller in real life, this building, but you go over there to do all your hours and stuff and write all that up. And then when you're in there, you realise you didn't get the tacho, so you've got to come back out, get your coat back on, get soaking wet again, come back into the plane, then you've got to fiddle with all this, turn the lights back on, get your instrument lights on, and there's the tacho, and then you go back in. Pain in the arse. Not that I've ever done that, of course, because I'm an excellent pilot. I would never do that at all. Anyway, I should have left the lights on. It doesn't look very pretty without lights, does it? But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I think I'll do this again. Maybe I'll eventually transition on to the bigger aircraft. Perhaps next time I'll do like a... I tell you what, let me disconnect from VATSIM so they don't think I'm piddling about. Alright, I'm disconnected. Something like a Baron or like a King Air or something, you know? That might be fun. That might be quite cool. Or maybe I'll get a proper nice payware aircraft and do something like that, and then perhaps I'll transition to the oh, hello, to the 737 or something, but the Zebo mod, which is quite good apparently. I have flown it a little bit, but maybe I'll do stuff like that. But yeah, wicked. Right, catch you all again next time, and thank you very much.